If we're serious about creating a circular economy, there's only so much companies like CWM can do. We need a true collaboration between industry and national government to play its part. We've had to move with the times, we've had to evolve, and with that it's created lots of opportunities around maximising resource value and circularity. So there's been a number of key drivers, should we say. We've obviously got the profitability and financial stability for the company. We've also had to consider the shareholders, so Commercial Company Council, what their strategic objectives were as well. So combined with that then is our service delivery requirements as well. So the original driver was landfill tax. So if we look back to the early 2000s, landfill tax was less than £10 a tonne. Recycling rates were also very low as well, so less than 10%, shall we say. As the industry landfill tax has increased over the years incrementally, that then created the innovation within the industry and opportunity around recycling and recovery. So in terms of that, if that landfill tax tied with the recycling targets, if that never occurred, then it's highly likely that we would never have got to where we are today. So that's a perfect example of where policy is absolutely essential in driving innovation. I think the key thing with policy and policymakers and decision makers is to truly involve industry in the decisions and the policies being developed. And I'm not talking a tick box exercise around we've consulted with the industry, this is the response and therefore we're going to do it. True, genuine collaboration with industry on developing the policies, because it's the industry that will create the innovation, but it's also the industry that will tell you straight if it will succeed or not. Lots of the low-hanging fruit has been captured now in terms of recycling and circularity. So now we need to continue challenging ourselves on what are the policies that are needed. I think the opportunities around carbon reduction and carbon measurement, I think they've got to be considered as well. So some forms of recovery or recycling might not necessarily be the most beneficial in terms of carbon. And I think strict reuse targets as well. So similar within Wales, it's been very, very effective. Strict recycling targets for municipal waste. I think the same should be introduced on reuse as well. There's a huge push towards renewable energy, but there's a major showstopper within this region around the grid. So until there's some sort of clarity on grid infrastructure and future potential, we need to be sensible about what projects can progress.